Hi guys, this is Karen Rana, which we're doing a first listen to Key's first full-length album, Face. I'm super excited. Yes, I am in pyjamas because as soon as I finish this, I'm going to go to bed. It's around 10 p.m. over here, and these usually take me about an hour to film, so I figured I might as well, you know, just go to bed after I finish this. But anyways, yeah, we finally have Key's solo after 10 years. My guy has finally been given his solo to shine and, you know, to share his music in his own words with us. But yeah, today is December the 15th. This album came out on November 26th. I was meant to do this on November 30th, but I got really ill that weekend and it just spiraled. And anytime I even thought of trying to film a first listen with that kind of demonic cold or flu, whatever that was, I literally could not, because it was a mess. My head was pounding. It was just, you guys know when you have a cold, it's just, you can't function. I was literally not functioning properly. So I wasn't even able to do one. I was meant to also edit this and post it for Christmas. I doubt I'm going to be able to do that. So hope you guys had a lovely holidays if you're watching this. Hope you guys had a lovely Christmas time and you enjoyed that with your family. And I wish you an amazing 2019 as well. And just with lots of success, lots of good health and just happiness all around. But anyways, let's just get started on this video. I'm not going to listen to Central Kanye because I've already listened to that. But I loved watching the live stages for that. It was absolutely amazing. I can't believe he did all of that by himself. I mean, I can't believe it because it's Key, but like, because it's a duet and Crush did so much in that song as well. I genuinely thought he was going to have him on the live stages, but he did that all by himself and did such a fantastic job, and I'm super proud of him. I didn't watch the good live stages because obviously I wanted to listen to the song, you know, once I did the first listen, but he looked amazing, and it's such a shame that he didn't get that full 4-week promotion, you know. But I'm hoping that for his comeback, whenever that's happening, I hope that, you know, he gets the full experience as a solo artist, and, you know, we don't get like a half-assed promotion. I mean, it's not his fault, it's just the way, you know, SM kind of had these back-to-back comebacks and stuff. It's not his fault at all, it's just the way things happen. But I'm hoping that his Japanese promotions go much better. I mean, UMG always kill it with their promotions, so I'm hoping that they, you know, give my guy the promotions that he deserves. I absolutely love Hologram. There's another song on there, I can't remember the title, but it features Coco. Love that song as well. So, but anyways, as I usually do, just want to give a shout out to the writers and composers for this song. So Central Kane, the lyrics were written by Kenzie, who I adore. You guys should know who she is by now. I've said so many times that she's just like the queen when it comes to songwriting in SM. Like, she's just absolutely amazing. And she's written so much for Shiny. She's like pretty much like the fairy god songwriter mom. Like, she's just amazing. Music by Noah Conrad, Jake Torrey, Riley Thomas, Donnell, and Daniel Herrig, I think, and Adrian McKinnon. I don't know if these are right because these are from Melon, but I've translated them to English. I probably should read the Hangul version, but I can't be bothered. So we'll see how it goes. But anyways, yeah, I love that song, and Crush did such a great job on that feature. So good job all around. But anyways, let's get into the upper half of the album I haven't listened to yet. We're going to go into the second track, which is Good. I'm super excited to listen to this. I've only heard like the first bit of Good, like the first 10 seconds, and that sounded amazing. But yeah, I'm finally excited to actually check out the full song. So the lyrics were written by Cho Young Kyung, music by Diedrich Van Elsas, Justin Jesso, Scotty Grant, Tom Dochetti, and Ryan S. J. Hoon. Ryan S. J. Hoon has written a lot for Shiny, as well as just SM in general. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Hey. Okay. Ooh, I love that. Like, is it like some sort of like synthetic electric guitar? He is singing. Yes. I actually really like the lyrics for this. Ooh. Oh, it's different. Hey. Hey. I love the production. It's kind of dark. and just gritty. I love it. Oh, I love the way he's like playing with his voice here. I thought they was going to go into chorus, but they're going to the pre-chorus actually, which is cool. Hey, he is singing. Yeah. Bitch, you better. You can tell that he was feeling himself when he was recording this song. Like, what? Did you hear those vocals? Excuse you. I love that. Oh my gosh, I wish we got like a music video for that. I love the grittiness of the production, the really dark like rock bass line. There was like this like synthetic electric guitar as well, and then there was a part where they had the piano come in as well. It was fantastic. The way he was singing and the good, like I love that part. And then he was doing falsettos, high notes. He was just giving me everything. Like, he was like, it's my time to shine. Here I am. I'm presenting you the full experience of Kim Ki-bom, Key of Shiny, the almighty Key. And I feel like this song was just such a fantastic way to, you know, start off with the B-sides after the title track. But I really enjoyed that one. He absolutely killed it. Okay, so the third track is Honest. Lyrics are by, I think it's Zaya from the Jumbas, which is a music collective. John Asher, Dylan Bernard, Michael Wyckoff, and arrangement by John Asher and Michael Wyckoff as well. I don't know what to expect after Good Good, to be honest, but I'm super excited. I'm really liking the intro to these songs. Okay, I can't find the lyrics for this. This is my kind of jam. The 80s synthesizers, guys. Yes! No! I'm loving his vocals! Baby, 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 baby. Hey! You better give us falsettos. I just really like the progression of this, to be honest. Hey! No. Oh! I love that filter over his voice. Yeah. Oh, I love songs that just kind of give me this massive wave of nostalgia when I listen to them. Oh, I thought there was going to be an extra beat or something. I love that song. I love that song. Oh, as soon as I heard those synthesizers, I was like, yes, we're getting a throwback 80s kind of jam. Like, you guys know I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with 80s synthesizers. Like, when they just give me that synth pop that just pays homage to the 80s, it just... it does something to my soul. I don't know what it is. I don't know if like, I don't know, had a past life in the 80s before I was born in the 90s. I don't know what it is, but I absolutely love sounds like that. It just makes me feel so happy. It reminds me of the songs that I grew up on, like the pop songs I grew up on when I was growing up as a kid, like especially when I was living in Amsterdam as a kid and just being exposed to just a massive amounts of pop music with, you know, beats like this as well. So that's why anytime I listen to it, it gives me such a massive wave of nostalgia. But I love the way he was singing there, like, oh, the na 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 na, Sign. I was like, yes, boy, you better. One thing I'm really enjoying about the two songs I've listened to so far is how he's played with his voice in a way that you wouldn't get to hear as much in Shiny albums, just because obviously we have you know, the main vocalist and lead vocalist, and you know, we don't get to hear Key use his falsetto as much, except for, you know, the Story of Light, where he used a lot of falsetto, which we've never heard in like the last, like, you know, 9 years or anything. But yeah, I'm just loving the way he's just, you know, playing with all the different sides of his voice, and you know, we can hear it in a full track. I'm really liking just the direction. Like, this just sounds like a really good pop album so far. Like, I knew he was going to deliver for me. I just knew, because like I've said, Key's like my perfect like K-pop idol. I just feel like he was just born to do this. When it comes to pop, I feel like he's one of those artists that actually understands and actually really enjoys pop music for all its different aspects. So when I found out he was going to do a solo, I knew my guy was going to give us the pop album that we deserved. When I say pop, I'm talking about like classic pop. I'm talking about like the, you know, the synthesizer, exuberant like hairstyles, or the fashion, the dance. I feel like Keith and B is one of those artists that actually really enjoys that era of music, and I was always kind of anticipating what he would do when he finally had his album, and he definitely is just living up to that at the moment. And even like just listening to his Japanese album with Hologram and the other song that he had on, I'm like, yes, it's just exactly the kind of music I knew he would deliver, and I was so happy to hear this. I absolutely love this. I wish I had the lyrics. I couldn't find it, unfortunately, but whatever he was singing about, I was here for it. Okay, so the next song is Forever Yours. I've already reacted to that and spoken a little bit about that. That's featuring Soyu. Love that song. I just thought, you know, he did such a fantastic job. Actually, I have the Forever Yours album. I actually bought this thinking that it was the Face album. I didn't like clock that it was just for the Forever Yours single, but it's okay. I'm happy to spend money on Key and Shiny just in general. I haven't used the standee yet. I need to put it up with my Jonggup one that I got a few years ago, but the pictures in this are absolutely stunning. But yeah, anyways, with Forever Yours, yeah, I love the song. I thought him having Soyu featuring was such a great idea. They sound amazing together. The choreo, which was done by Rina Nakasone, who we absolutely love, who is like Shiny's like dance mom, and she did such a fantastic job. Like, a lot of footwork, a lot of like exuberant moves that I thought went really well with like the tropical sound of that track. I don't know, it's just such a great song, and I just thought he did a fantastic job with it just in general. And I really liked the fact that he got to promote that as well, because I just thought it really suited his personality as well. Okay, so now we're going to swiftly move to the next song, the fifth track, which is Imagine. I actually heard that this song was written for international fans, and I think it's actually in English. This was written by Adrian McKinnon and Tak. I'm super excited for this, and just excited to see the message that he wanted us to hear. I feel magic if I'm honest with myself, like a magnet. Okay. Oh, I love Key singing English, you don't understand. I love the beat. Ooh! What's this beat? Oh my god. Hey! No! Okay! No! Oh, another jab. Ooh, Adrian McKinnon killed it on this production. I love the distorted beats. Yes. The lyrics are so beautiful. Only love can give you life. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. Giving me Michael Jackson off the wall vibes. You better sing it, baby. Yes. No, it'll be pop up we deserve. You don't understand. Oh my god. No. That production was sick. Like, oh my god, that's the kind of production I love to hear. Like, I cannot wait to listen to this album with my earphones in and just to appreciate all the little beats, because you do not understand. Like, that is just, oh, that they had like that melodica effect. Is it called a melodica? It's like that. It's basically like that sound that you would get if you like paired a harmonica with someone's voice together. And yeah, I love that like effect, and like the little pauses in production. It was just so vibrant. I love the lyrics. It was so beautiful. It's very uplifting. It's one of those lyrics that just puts you in a good mood, no matter how you're feeling. And just the production, you can't help but jam to it. Like, I was like, yes, this is the kind of song I need. I'm loving this. This is what, the 5th track, I think. So halfway through the album. Obviously, I didn't listen to 2 other tracks because I've already listened to them already. But like, even just thinking about all those tracks now, it's just really shaping up to a fantastic pop album. Like, this is what I expect when I see the word pop. Like, I'm expecting fantastic production, a few mainstream beats here and there, of course, but you know, just that little extra to just make it more distinct to the rest. And I really like what they did in production over here. Like, it was just, it just, you know, had like a funkiness to it. Like, it was giving me some slight off the wall Michael Jackson vibes as well. I don't know why, but it was, and I was absolutely living for it. But really enjoyed what he did. I'm so glad that, you know, he had a whole song that he wanted to dedicate to international fans, and I really appreciate that. Let's move on to the next song, which is Chemicals. And I've actually already listened to this track, obviously when he premiered it at the was it the Charms fashion show for obviously Seoul Fashion Week. So I've already listened to it, but I've actually not listened to it since then. But I do obviously know what the chorus is and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm happy to listen to it again anyway. So this song was actually written by Kang Eun-jung, who did the lyrics, and the composition is by Imle, who's a fantastic producer. You should check out some of his stuff. He's done some stuff for SM Station, and he also, I think he did Jonghyun's Inspiration production as well, if I remember correctly. Skrillex also did the production, Valentino Khan, Frankel. There's also a lot of other names. The only reason I'm not mentioning is because I don't know if I've got the right spellings for them, so I'll put them here as well. But anyways, let's listen to Chemicals. I really love these vocals, man. I really like the use of metaphors. I mean, depending on how you read these lyrics, it could be either NSFW or not. You see this kind of drop? It really speaks to my soul. Songs like this is like, although it's pop, it has that dark, gritty feel about it. Like, I enjoy that kind of stuff. This is the type of song that you kind of need to do shots for. Do you get what I mean? Like, you hear the song somewhere, you just need to take at least 5 shots, and then crazy for chemicals. I'm crazy for your chemicals. Crazy. vocals. When we say Shiny has 5 vocalists, yeah, we're really not joking. This kind of dark subsect of pop is something I really, really enjoy. Like, just in general, when people think of like pop music, they just expect it to be like sugary sweet and just kind of hyper. But there's obviously that side of pop that is a little bit darker and just a little bit more grittier, and I absolutely love that. I've always loved it as a kid, and it's just, I always enjoy when people kind of go into that sort of section of pop and just the different sounds that they do to create this like much more sort of like foreboding like atmosphere. And this song is not necessarily like, it's not really dark in nature, but it's just kind of talking about how they're basically just, you know, obsessed with this, you know, this love interest. You're crazy for their chemicals, you're crazy for whatever this person has to bring. And I just love the way you're singing in this, and like I love the drop, you know, when the beat comes in, and you know that section where you know he has that little dance break in the performance, and just in general, like just the EDM vibe of this. I like this kind of dark EDM. I just think he did a fantastic job with the singing and just the production overall. Okay, so we're going to try and listen to the next song, which is Easy to Love. I'm so sorry about the way I'm looking right now. I just listened to I Will Fight and it got really real. It got really real for a second, so I'm a bit of a mess at the moment, but I'm going to put that video towards the end because it's a bit of a mess. But anyways, we're going to carry on, you know, the extravaganza with Easy to Love. This was written by Key himself again, and as well as JQ and Moon Hyun. Production by Mike Woods, Kevin White, Andrew Bazzi, MZMC, Rice and Peace on their arrangement. So these are people that have definitely worked with Shiny before. I'm not sure about Moon Hyun, but everyone else I'm vaguely aware of. But yeah, anyways, let's just get into it. Oh, let's drink something. Oh god. Oh, god. I'm a bit of a mess. Ooh. Ooh, okay. This R&B number. I need to pause because, like, of course Key will make such a banging tune after literally making me cry in the previous one. I just need a drink. I'm just going through it at the moment, okay? But I'm loving this, like, R&B, you know, suave type beat that you're going for here. There's no inspiration abroad is reaching something to wake me up. Okay. It's getting real with these lyrics. I think I'm lonely. There's a long way to go around. Oh my gosh, Key, you can't be doing these type of lyrics to be like, I can't. Easy to love. Oh, this kind of beats. I really wish I listened to Our Fight at the end because, like, that was a jam, but I was still kind of like reeling from Our Fight that, like, I feel like I didn't give it the proper listen that it deserved, but I still enjoyed what I heard. Like, honestly, like, I love the groove of that beat. Like, it just had this like R&B flair to it that I absolutely love. It's just easy listen through and through. I just feel like it's just a song that you can put on and just, you know, slowly jam whilst you're just doing whatever it is that you're doing. But I love the lyrics as well. You know, he's basically talking about like the different flaws that he has, and the different struggles that he goes through throughout the day, and how he can be hot and cold, like, you know, at different points in time, and like he's not easy to love. And it's something I can relate to. I definitely relate to those lyrics as well, because I even, like, sometimes when you do like a bit of introspection into your personality, you're like, wow, like, and you kind of, you know, sort of like pick through the like the things that you love about yourself and the things that you're not so keen on. And sometimes I sit there, I'm like, nah, I wouldn't even date me. I wouldn't even date myself. Like, honestly, I really wouldn't, because I just go through such like ups and downs with my moods that is just like, I don't know if like people can deal with this in general. But yeah, he was just basically talking about how like we all kind of have our own flaws, and there's going to be some days where you're not going to be easy to love, but even so, obviously, just as you have like your flaws, you also have like many positives about yourself. And it was actually interesting having that song being like a very up-tempo, kind of very vibrant, like happy beat, and then having the lyrics being not negative necessarily, but just obviously not fully reflecting that kind of happy beat as well. But I definitely enjoyed it, and it's something I'll just definitely put on just to have like, you know, a bit of a jam too. But yeah. Okay, so the next track is Duty of Love. I believe the lyrics were written by Key and composition by Chris Meyer and Chris Wale. Super excited for this. Wondering what the lyrics are actually going to be about, but let's just dive right into it. And Key just out here with all these like credits. I'm here for him. I'm here for lyricist Key. This sounds like a nice follow-up to Forever Yours Already. Ooh, okay. I love you so I hate you. If I need troubles or worries, I want you. It's got like a mainstream like beat that it's like an easy listening type song, but because of that, it makes it just easy to enjoy as well. At least in my opinion. I love the lyrics. It's like, I don't know, I feel like it really includes some of his personality as well, like the way he talks. I like that. Oh, it's so cute. It's actually got it really cute. It's almost kind of like that puppy love, I don't know, way of talking. I enjoy it. I hope all this lasts forever, no matter what, and won't change. Low-key reminds me of that 1D song. I can't remember the title of it at the moment, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Like I said, easy, like, listening, mainstream type song. You. Okay. I like that. Like, you know, it's just one of those tracks that you just, I don't feel like you can't really hate it. Like, it's just easy to enjoy, easy to listen. Also, the lyrics are super relatable. Like, when I was reading the lyrics, I was like, oh my gosh, I went through this phase as well when I was really young, like in my first relationship. And I was like, it was like the point where, you know, when you're in a relationship and like you adapt to that person, yeah, but like deep down you know that if it was someone else, you'd be kind of annoyed at that person for like changing slightly. Like, you know when people change when they're in relationships, just in general, like it's like not like change drastically, but just when people do things that they wouldn't necessarily do, like pet names and all that kind of stuff. I remember like when I went through that kind of phase as well, and I would cringe at myself like internally, like afterwards I'd be like, oh my gosh, why did you do that? Why did you say that? Like, who are you? Who was this person you've become just because you're in a relationship now? Like, I don't know, I just felt like this was super relatable. Even like just reading the lyrics and how he was singing them and all that stuff, it just felt like something that I know Key would say in real life. So that's what made it like super enjoyable for me as well. But yeah, I really like that song. Like I said, it was just really enjoyable. So next track is Our Fight, and this is featuring Vincent? Is that how you pronounce it? Or Vixen? Vincent, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Let me know in the comments below. But I believe he's an up and coming rapper. He's 18, I believe. He's so pretty young. And I think he must have featured on that show for young rappers. I think it's High School Rapper. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't know. I get that's the impression I get. And I think it's pretty cool for him to be, you know, featured on an Idol's track, especially an idol like Key. So the lyrics were by Key himself. Obviously Vincent did his rap parts, and composition by Bafik Patani and Chelsea Grimes. Ooh, I believe I've read the lyrics for these already, and I was getting a little bit emotional, but we'll see. And even those traces are everything your hands touched. When darkness comes, I'll find the you who has become a star. I need to pause it and collect myself, because I just, oh, these lyrics, oh my god. Okay. I'm sorry, it's December 15th, okay, so just bear with me. Okay, it got really real for a second there, and I just need a minute. Okay. My life, that's for you. I bet you couldn't finish all right them. I really like Vincent's lyrics as well. Let me just... I don't know what to say. Like, I didn't expect it to get that real that fast. I mean, I knew the lyrics before, but I guess I didn't obviously let it all sink in, because I remember reading it when I had to stop, because I was just like, this is getting a bit too much. And now seeing it in its entirety with the music and everything, and obviously seeing Vincent's lyrics as well, it just, I feel like it's self-explanatory. We don't really need to analyze what he was saying, but I do love, the part where he was saying, "I'll live for you, I'll live for us," and that last bit, "I seek for you inside the draped shadow, the shining life." There are so many like lyrics that I could pick out, and I'm just like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's a lot. December is a lot, okay? Um God. Okay. So oh, I'm sorry. It's just basically I feel like if this is not about what I think it is, then I don't know what. But I'm sorry. Oh God. Oh, I'm sorry about this. But I think he did such a beautiful job with the lyrics. It just reminds you of like the lyrics that he did for You and I, in the story of like you know, EPs that were released earlier this year. And obviously I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't really want to get into it because I feel like I'm just gonna cry more. And I still got a few more songs to get through. I should have put this song at the end because now I'm like a bit too emotional. But no, I'll get myself together. We're gonna get through this. I'm really sorry about this, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put like a trigger warning at the beginning so that you guys don't get triggered as well. But I just thought this was beautiful, and it just seeing him just basically have this conviction about him carrying on and wanting to do well and fight for the person in question, and wanting to carry on in life and basically be someone that this person could be proud of at the end. Oh God. Okay, I apologize for this, honestly. Oh God. I've been doing really well. Well, I dissociate. I've been dissociating from this whole situation for as long as I can. But, it just takes certain lyrics, it just takes a member to say something that remotely reminds me of the situation from just set me off. I'm really sorry about this, guys. Like, oh God. I might have to put this video at the end because it's just it's a bit too much. It's a bit too much, and I don't want to, ruin you guys your fun. But yeah, basically, what I was trying to say before the emotions caught up with me is basically that I appreciate Key for, giving us a peek into his life, in his thoughts. No matter how small it is, just giving us just a tidbit of how he's feeling. Not that he owes us that, he really doesn't. There's no reason for him, there's no, he does not owe us any of this. But that the fact that he would give us the sneak peek into his feelings and like his goals surrounding this situation, I don't know, it's a source of comfort for me, and it just puts things into perspective, and it just makes me love them even more than I previously did. And I'm just really grateful. So yeah, if there's ever a time where I feel like things are getting really really real and the emotions catch up with me as they did now, it will definitely be a song that I'll put on just to remind me that, you know, we do have someone that we need to fight for and to live fruitfully for and to make proud. And I believe that wherever he is right now, I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna put this video at the end because I do not want to be the person that triggers people. I'm sorry. So you don't have to, please don't watch this if you don't need to. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I try and, you know, keep this as positive as I can, because, you know, I don't want to be that person that sets people off in any shape or form. So I apologize for this. I'm definitely going to put this video at the end. But anyways, I appreciate the song. I appreciate, you know, the meaning behind it. And I appreciate, you know, Vincent as well for putting such a, you know, a beautiful thoughts to obviously complement what Key was saying. And I really do hope that this song becomes a source of comfort to someone listening to this. Oh my god, how am I going to get through the next few songs? Okay. Wow. Okay, so the next song we're going to listen to is the last song on the album, which is called This Life. The lyrics are by Key again. Key just out here getting his credits, you know, his lyricist, you know, checks. I'm here for it. Composition by Jinjin Bian, Nemin Harambasic, Alexander Magnus Carl, and Judith Wick, Ronnie Svensson, and arrangement by Jinjin Bian as well. And actually, Key has used a lot of producers that haven't really worked with SM before, at least not that I am aware of. Like, these are not people that usually write for SM, so he's definitely stepped out of like the usual like SM writers pool and gone for, you know, different, you know, composers and writers as well, which is pretty cool and super Key like as well. This is definitely a song that I feel like will be played in like the middle bit of a concert. Like, that's what I'm getting at the moment. Hey, or like maybe towards the end of the concert. Okay. Why do I feel like this is the type of song that we're playing like as a soundtrack for the show Skins? I don't know if you guys watch Skins in America or wherever you're from, but there's a massive show over here, and I feel like this is the type of song that plays in one of those like party scenes. This actually reminds me of, oh, that was nice. It reminds me of the song he did with Exodus, but obviously a little bit more upbeat than that. Pick yourself first. My mom said for tomorrow, like live for today basically. And then they said that it would not be easy, but that's life, you only live once. Oh, cute. I like that ending actually. Beautiful. I don't think those like were the best lyrics to kind of encapsulate what he was saying there, because when I did tune into the Korean parts that I could actually understand, like the lyrics didn't really match up as well. But I love that ending part where he says, you know, like his mom saying that, you know, she lived for the present basically, and his dad obviously saying that, you know, this is life, you should, you know, you only live once. And I don't know, this song just kind of felt like his, you know, like a true conviction to just, you know, really set out and just live his life as fruitfully as he can and I just feel like it's such a good follow-up to I Will Fight as well. But obviously to end this album with that kind of message of, you know, him kind of going forward and like, you know, and just, you know, living his life as best as he can. I think it's such a beautiful way to, you know, like end his, you know, his album, his first album as well. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that. Definitely a song that I feel like would be great to play at festival. So if he ever goes to, what is it, UMF, Ocean Music Festival, I think, you know, if he ever gets a chance to perform that, I think he actually has a few songs that, you know, be really suitable for there. So if he, you know, he gets a chance to perform that, I think this would be a great song to play, especially to just, you know, get the crowd, you know, up and jumping and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, let's talk about this album. Wow, a roller coaster. It started off, you know, I was really jamming. Like, honestly, most of the songs are just super easy to just listen to and just sorry, super easy to listen to and enjoy. Just, you know, just fun and just, I don't know, like, this make me want to dance. It's definitely an album that I feel like encapsulates like my favorite things about pop. Like, you know, like I said, like growing up, these are kind of pop music that I would listen to, so I knew that he would come through for us when it came to that, and he really, really did. Like, you know, all these songs that I can just jam, put on, and just put on shuffle, regardless of whatever song it is. I know that it's a song that will definitely, you know, put me in lots of good spirits. I Will Fight. Honestly, it's the lyrics is what makes that song like very heart-wrenching, but it's not even heart-wrenching. It's just like the prior knowledge, you know, the existing knowledge that we have, but even without that context, is not, I don't think it's as heart-wrenching as it is. But even so, like, the actual production of that song is really, really beautiful. 10 great tracks on here. His singing was absolutely amazing. Like, he really was soaring with his vocals, especially with like the first few songs that he sang. Like, I was like, bruv, like, what? He was just really going for it, and you know, it's just so, that's why it's so great to hear solo albums when you get to see them maximize those potentials that you wouldn't necessarily see in like a group album. Not to say that we didn't get to hear great moments from Key, but obviously since like Onyu, Jonghyun and Taemin tend to take a lot more of the vocal parts, at least more recent ones. Key definitely used to have more vocal parts than Taemin in the first few years of SHINee. But obviously with, you know, Taemin, you know, improving on his vocals, he took more of a step back and did more of like the rapping parts of the album. So yeah, it's just nice to kind of hear him, you know, just doing his thing vocally on these albums. And it's actually interesting that he didn't really rap on this at all. I was expecting that definitely a song where he would sort of rap in it. I know he did like some melodic raps, I think maybe in Forever Yours. No, actually no, he didn't. He was more singing actually. So yeah, he didn't do any of that, but it's so nice that he got to, you know, a chance to actually showcase, you know, his vocals and that unique voice of his. He has such a unique voice, and I feel like it's one of those voices that, I don't know, it's just super recognizable, and it's sharp, and it really pierces through your ears when you first listen to it. And I feel like he definitely suits like the genres that he went for here. And you know, I thought the production really were a great assist to, you know, his vocals and like the sort of like charms he wanted to reveal through that. But I don't even know what favorite is. Honestly, I really did enjoy the songs. I really, really did. I can't really pinpoint what song was my favorite. So I think I'm gonna have to just do an updated list somewhere here, because I definitely enjoyed all of them. Like good, I thought that would be my favorite, but obviously we had God, where are the other tracks? Let's see. Good, but then I really liked Imagine. I really liked Imagine. I loved Honest as well. Easy to Love. I love that song. I mean, I Will Fight. I can't pick it at the moment, so I'll definitely have it, you know, somewhere around here, so that you guys can see when I've, like, you know, had ample time to listen to the album a few more times, so that I can, you know, definitely pick one. But I really did enjoy it. Usually when I can't pick a favorite, it just means that there's so many good songs that I listen to, and I just need like a second listen to really just make a definite decision. But anyways, I'm super proud of Key and, you know, what he's achieved this album. It's a long time coming, but also I think it's, you know, a great time for him to come out with this album. You know, he always wanted to do this when he felt prepared. He mentioned it in Boa's keyword that they did. He said that he was always going to do a solo when he felt ready and when he felt like the public were ready to see Key put out a solo. I'm not sure what's going on with like the charts and stuff. I know it's a bit iffy. I try not to focus on the sales and chart aspect of K-pop because I've never really been interested in that kind of thing. I feel like delving into that ruins the experience for me in terms of the music, but I obviously do know it's important for these artists and stuff. But to be honest, obviously as a shower and stuff like that, I support my artists in the best way I can. But I do think, you know, like, he is probably the most overlooked member in Chinese, just in general. Like, I think people don't fully appreciate his artistry aside from like actual showers, the people that actually, you know, invested into him. I feel like outside, I feel like people just kind of see the surface level, which we all kind of do anyways. We are all guilty of that. But I don't know. I just remember the first time I saw Key, and like I said, he was my initial bias in Shiny, and I just was so mesmerized, and I just wanted to learn so much about him. I remember just spending a few days just, you know, watching anything I could about him, and I just thought he was such an interesting person. I still think he's such an interesting person. He's such a kind-hearted man. There's just so many different facets to him that I'm just like, I don't know, he's just such an interesting person. And it just shocks me that people don't want to see past the layers that we see from TV. Like, they don't want to just dig in a little bit deeper and see how his like brain ticks. Like, I could watch Key talk for days, like, honestly. Like, I just feel like any chance to get to know a little bit more about Key and like what makes him tick, honestly, it just would be such a great honor. It really would be. I absolutely love him. He's just such an inspirational man, and I just love his work ethic and his passion for the arts, and how he's not afraid to delve into any part of it. And even if he is afraid, he pushes through it, and he you know, sort of like thrives on new experiences, and, you know, widening his like horizons and catalogue and all that stuff. I think he's such an incredible man, and like I said, he's the epitome of a pop artist to me. Like, he really does breathe and live like the arts, and I'm glad that we've got an album to just, you know, enjoy. And I really can't wait to see how he develops as a solo artist. But I really did enjoy this album. It's definitely an album that I will definitely have on replay, and like I said, I'm just appreciative of, you know, how much work and effort he put into this, and I really do hope that in the next promotion we are able to, you know, give him support that he deserves, and obviously with more like weeks to actually prepare, and, you know, and just give him all the love that he really deserves. I can't wait just to see how Solo Key just thrives throughout the years. But I really enjoyed this album. I'll let you know what my favourites are later on. And yeah, that's all I've got for you guys. Let me know what your favourites are in the comments below, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.